find that seat. Give yourself a deep breath in and a big sigh out. Let's take 2 more just like that. Big breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, see if you can really squeeze all the air out of your lungs, out of the diaphragm. One more time. And then let the breath relax. Invite it in and out of the nose. And just let yourself notice your body right now. Maybe you take a moment to scan through from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. And just ask yourself how you're feeling right now. What kind of practice would feel nourishing to you? Maybe you feel the hips soften a little bit and find some length through the spinal column. And then maybe as you find that space through the physical body, you're able to take the breath a little bit deeper, kind of swirl around all the nooks and crannies as the muscles, the joints, and the organs start to unravel. You're going to turn the palms over on the knees or the shins. And maybe keep the eyes closed for this first part. We're just going to move through a gentle spinal flexion, like we're in cat-cow. So you might inhale, lift up through the torso, and think about kind of drawing the chest open, shoulders back. And then as you exhale, we're going to pull the belly in, round through the back body, chin comes to the chest. Inhale, lift up, pull through. And exhale around. Let the movements be nice and easy, synchronized with the breath. Try not to clench up through the jaw or the throat. And maybe you begin to pick up the pace a little bit through that movement. Maybe the inhales and the exhales get a little bit quicker as you start to work through the spinal column. And then let yourself get just a teensy bit faster. Being sure to maintain connection with the breath, but still moving the body a little bit quicker. Inhale, lift, and hold the breath into the body. Stay right there, keep the breath held. And then exhale, release. Drop the chin towards the chest. Start to circle the head and neck. Take it in the opposite direction. Give yourself one more round. Bring it all the way back to center. Keep the belly nice and firm. We'll sweep the arms up overhead. Lift all the way up long through the fingertips. Take the right hand by your right hip. Keep that reach through the left and right side body, and then start to ease over towards the right. Big breath here. Gently lift yourself up through center, both arms reach. And then left hand to the left, right arm reaches over, big breath here. Elongate through the left and right side body, the rib cage. Bring it back to center. And we're going to start to tick-tock left and right. So you're going to reach it over towards the right. Inhale, bring it back to center. Over towards the left. Inhale, bring it back to center. Eyes can be opened or closed. Just give yourself a few rounds on each side. Trying to maintain that core connection to help support the lift back to center. Whatever side you land on next, hold there. And I want you to take some big circles with that top arm. Try to stay rooted through the hips. Weight even between the two. And then reverse directions with that top arm. When you're ready, bring yourself all the way back through center and take it to the other side. Anchor down through the hips and then start circles with that top arm. Move in both directions. Center yourself all the way back up through the top. And then let the arms float down alongside the body. We're going to go ahead and come into tabletop. So if you want a little padding under your knees, you can place the blanket there. That feels good. You're going to find yourself here in tabletop and just start to move through a little cat-cow. The spine should be pretty loose. You might even widen the knees and start to circle the hips. So just let yourself move here in a way that feels really good. Take the hip circles. You can rest back in child's pose for a few breaths. And then you'll start to make your way into a down dog. So you'll spread the fingertips out, you'll tuck the toes with the hips. Maybe give the head and the neck a shake or two and start to pedal the feet. Let's go ahead and just baby step the feet all the way up to meet the hands. When you get there, I want you to soften the bend of the knees, take a really generous bend, grab opposite elbows, and let the whole upper body hang heavy. Maybe some big breaths. You might even shift the weight into the balls of the feet. Relax the hands all the way down. You're going to place the right hand on the mat, kind of underneath your chest. And I want you to deeply bend the right knee and lift the left arm up for a twist. So the right knee is bent, the left leg is straight, left arm is lifted. Take it all the way down and switch sides. Bend the left knee deeply. Left hand to the mat as you lift the right arm all the way up. Relax it down. Keep that bend in the knees. Go ahead and roll yourself up to a standing position. When you get to the top of the mat, take a couple big shoulder rolls and just see if you can loosen up through the head and the neck. Move in both directions. And then give yourselves a few twists left and right. You can keep the feet anchored and just let the arms kind of swing back and forth. And then find yourself back in that strong mountain pose. Let the eyes close for a second. Anchor your feet and feel your weight lifting from the soles of the feet, of the legs, the pelvis, the hips, the belly, chest, the crown of the head. Find that nice deep breathing pattern. So you can have your feet hip width distance apart, or you can walk them together for a chair pose. So decide which spacing feels better to you. Go ahead and activate the belly, and then I want you to sink the hips way, way back and send the arms straight out in front of you. So I'm not fully lifted here, arms completely extended. Knees are going to stay in line with one another, and the pelvis touch just a little bit. You're going to take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, I want you to slide that right arm all the way back and see if you can turn your gaze towards the right. If you feel wobbly, go ahead and bring your feet closer together and squeeze the thighs towards one another. Nice deep breath. Inhale, bring it back to center. Maybe lift the arms a little bit, stay in that squat. Exhale, forward fold. Let the head, neck relax. And then with the fingertips on the mat, we're going to send the right leg all the way back. So come onto the ball of that foot. Energize the right leg. Belly pulls in. Plant the right hand to the mat and lift the left arm all the way up. Big twist. Left hand comes to the mat. Anchor the right foot all the way down. And I want you to straighten both legs, lift all the way up and back. So both legs are straight, squeeze them towards one another with the left hand towards the ceiling. Keep both legs straight, and you're going to start to hinge right here at the waist and come into triangle pose. Left arm down, right arm up. Keep the torso fully lifted. Good. Deep bend into that left knee. Bring yourself into warrior two. Relax the shoulders down. Nice big breath. Step yourself back up into chair pose. Maybe you squeeze the legs together for stability. You check in with the pelvis, tuck the hips a bit. And then when you're ready, deep breath in. Exhale, open that left arm all the way to the left. Try to keep the knees and hips forward. Inhale, bring it back to center. Maybe you lift the arms a bit. And then exhale to fold. Fingertips down on the mat. This time you're going to send the left leg all the way back on the mat. Come into that runner's lunge. Grow long through the spine. Take a deep breath in. Reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Unclench the teeth. Relax that shoulder down. Right hand comes to the mat. Anchor the left foot. Straighten both legs. Bring yourself all the way up and back. Legs are squeezing strong towards one another. And then you're going to hinge forward, triangle pose. Imagine that your body is squeezing between two panes of glass. Left arm reaches up, right arm reaches down. Deep bend in the right knee. Lift yourself all the way up. Warrior two. Relax the shoulders down. Broaden through the chest. Beautiful, guys. We're going to step it up. Chair pose. Send the arms out. Belly squeezes in. Find stability here. Take a deep breath. On your exhale, open up to the right. Right arm extends back. Full breath cycle. Inhale brings you back to center. Find that lift. Exhale, fold. Right leg steps back. Find the lunge. Even up the hips here. And then big breath in. Take a twist. Left arm reaches all the way up. Try not to dump too much weight into that right wrist. Feel yourself fully lifted. Left hand reaches for the mat. Straighten both legs and just windmill the arms all the way up, 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 and back. Long through the left and right side body. Keep reaching. Hinge into triangle pose. Ease the thighs towards one another. Lift up. Start to ease yourself into warrior two. Send all the way out. Back into chair. Find your breath. Find your stability. On the exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back through center, lift it up. Exhale to fold. This time, step the left leg back. Anchor down here, strong runner's lunge. Left hand plants to the mat, right arm is going to reach all the way up. Right hand comes down. Anchor both feet, lift all the way up, 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 and back. Belly pulls in here. Balls of the feet, edges of the feet, pressing into the earth. And then start to ease into triangle. Hinge right here at the waist. Left arm up, right arm down. Inhale, warrior two. Squeeze the thighs towards one another. Make it a little bit more challenging than it has to be. Bring yourself back to the top of the mat. Arms fully extended, belly pulls in strong. Deep breath. Exhale, twist right. Bring it back to center, lift up. Forward fold. Right leg steps back. Inhale, lift up towards the left. Left hand comes down to the mat. Anchor both feet, come all the way up. Left arm reaches back. Triangle pose, left arm down, right arm up. Warrior two. We're picking up the pace a little bit. More like one breath per movement. Come back to the top of the mat. Squeeze the thighs together, shoulders pull back. Use your exhale, twist to the left. Bring it all the way back. And fold. Left leg steps back. Right arm reaches, big breath in. Right hand comes down. Anchor both feet. Lift all the way up and back. Triangle pose. Next time, warrior two. Back to the top of the mat. One more round for good measure at your own pace. Belly pulls in and start to flow. Right leg back this round, twisting to the left. Stay right there with your breath. Soften the jaw. Stay with it. When you feel complete, we're going to meet in mountain pose. Maybe one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Feel your breath. Take a deep breath in and lift all the way up and give yourself a baby back. Exhale to fold. Go ahead and shake out the head and the neck. You're going to widen your feet about hip width distance apart. And I want you to bend the knees as deeply as you need to reach down and grab the toes with your index and middle finger. So if you've got to bend your knees super deep, totally fine. I want you to create that little hook with the index and middle finger. And then start to shift the weight into the balls of the feet and really energize the arms to pull the crown of the head closer towards the neck. So your upper body is active, you're drawing yourself closer down towards the earth. Even the legs are a little bit engaged. Inhale, lift yourself up halfway. Exhale to fold. And you're going to just make your way down and come all the way to lying down for a few breath cycles. Maybe the palms are facing up. Giving yourself just a little mini shavasana here, a mini rest. Feel your body get a little heavy. You can stay lying down. We're going to move through a little breathing exercise and a bit of core work using breath of fire. Breath of fire is a quick inhale and exhale through the nose. So you take about half of your lung capacity in, so quick kind of inhale, and then you're going to make a forceful exhale through the nose. As you exhale, the belly pumps in, and the inhale happens passively. So if you think exhale, 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 exhale. So I want y'all to try it with me here. Take a deep clearing breath. Exhale it out. And just try around. Inhale. Begin. Exhale, 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 exhale. Inhale. And release. All right, I'm gonna assume we have it. So you're lying on your back. You've got two options. We're coming into what they call stretch pose. So I want you to curl, energize your legs. I want you to curl the belly, the pelvic area in, and reach your fingertips towards your toes. Take a deep breath, and on an exhale, lift your head, neck, and chest. So you're curled up like you're doing a little crunch here. Now this may feel perfectly fine. You can stay here. If you want a little extra, you can try to lift your legs off the mat. I'm not going to try to do that and teach. So you want to curl the belly in, reach the arms towards the toes. Take about half a breath in and begin breath of fire. Deep breath in, hold, stay lifted, and then exhale, release. Reach the arms over the head, stretch the belly out. Good. Round 2. Walk the legs together to touch. Squeeze the thighs together. This time I want you to try to point the toes, draw the belly in, and then lift up through the torso. Squeeze the legs, point the toes. Everything lifted, and begin breath of fire. Inhale. Exhale, release. Stretch the arms overhead, let the belly go. One more round. Walk the legs together to touch, point the toes. Reach the fingertips towards the feet, and you're gonna lift up through the head, neck, and chest. Maybe you lift up a little higher. Activate the belly. Take a deep breath and begin. Keep it going. Inhale. Hold the breath into the body. Exhale, release. Good. Send the arms overhead. Roll out through the wrists, the ankles. And then gather the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze in towards the body. So you're going to grab your strap. You want to keep it nearby. And bring both feet all the way to the mat. From here, we're going to take the strap, and I want you to hook it around the ball of the right foot. And just take a second to kind of ease your way into that foot. Point and flex it. Maybe roll out the ankle. And then find that strong flex. Maybe both hands on either side of the strap. And see how it feels to send the left leg all the way down the mat. Keep it active. And then see if you can inch that right leg in a little closer. A little bend in the knee is perfectly fine. Close the eyes. Imagine your breath traveling down the back of the leg. You're going to loosen the grip a little bit on that right leg. Bring the strap into the left hand. And just ease that right leg over the left side body. And almost imagine that you're bringing your right toes towards your left shoulder joint. So it's almost lifting up just a bit to really get into the right hip. Notice your breath. Come back to that nice deep rhythm. You might send the right arm out and look over the right shoulder to deepen the twist here. See if you can soften a little bit. Last 3 breaths here. Maybe you let a little resistance go, some tension in the body. When it feels right, you're going to inhale that right leg up. And just give yourself a moment here in center. Let the hip diffuse. We'll place the left hand on the left hip. The strap comes into the right hand. And you're going to gently open that right leg up. This won't be a long hold. So find a place where you can breathe and maintain contact between the left hip and the ground. Use an inhale, lift yourself all the way back through center. Unhook the strap and go ahead and just hug both knees in really close towards the body. Maybe you rock and sway just a little bit. And then we take both feet back to the earth. We're going to take the strap into this ball of the left foot, send that left leg up, and just take a moment, roll out the ankle, point and flex the foot. Let some of that friction that builds up in the lower half of the body, let it go. And then start to flex that foot pretty strong. Maybe put a little energy in the arms, and then send the right leg long down the mat. Keep the right leg active, and then just breathe into that left hamstring. And prepare yourself to transition. Strap comes into the right hand. And you're going to imagine if that left leg comes over, like you're taking it towards the right shoulder. So lifting up just a bit. And give yourself a couple breaths before you drop in any deeper. Just be present with the sensation in your left hip. If it feels right, you can extend that left arm all the way out and maybe look over the left shoulder. Notice if you clenched up anywhere. Give yourself permission to just find a bit of ease through the breath in the body. Last 3 breaths here. Start to ease yourself back to center. Give the hip a moment here to diffuse. And then you're going to move the strap into the left hand. Right hand comes to the right hip and just ease that left leg open. Give yourself one more full breath here. And then bring that left leg back through center. Unhook the strap, set it aside. Gather the knees in towards the chest one more time. And this time maybe you lift the head and the neck and just curl your whole body into this. Relax it down and take both knees to the left. Send the arms out in a big T shape. Bring it back through center and over to the right. Bring it back through center. We're going to move into Shavasana. If you guys have a wall that you can scooch over to and do legs up the wall, I think that's a great place to land. If that's not accessible, just find a really comfortable resting place for yourself with a blanket or pillow. Find whatever that place of comfort and ease is in your body. Maybe you give yourself a big sigh and just feel excess tension, frustrations, any worries just releasing. And trusting that it's okay to let go of those things right now. It's okay to support your body breath and stillness. Let the eyes close. You let go of control over the breath, control over the body. You allow yourself to move deeper in sensation and observation. You're noticing the feelings in your body and in your mind without any attachment. Giving yourself full permission to be still, silent, and just observe the breath, the body as it is. Feel a wave of compassion beginning to come into your body. Feel compassion washing over you like a wave. Compassion for yourself, for your loved ones. Maybe you imagine it as a specific color. You see that color of compassion filling your entire being, your entire body, this relaxed state. You see that color of compassion emanating from you. To see it penetrating the barriers of your skin and hovering around you in a little glow. See yourself covered in compassion. Now see if you can imagine or visualize that glow of compassion, that radiance, extending out a little bit further around you. Like you have this arm's length reach of compassion surrounding your entire being. Like a little protector or barrier from things that don't serve you, from people that don't serve you. See yourself covered, fully protected, and shielded by compassion. Begin to deepen your breath. Find a little movement, fingers and toes. I start to move and stretch the wrists, the joints, maybe sending the arms overhead for a big full body stretch. And then just take your time, beginning to make your way back to the seated position. Let the hands settle right at the heart. Find a moment of gratitude. Doesn't matter what for, your breath, your body, your health, your support system, your yoga practice. Thank you guys. Namaste.